Good morning and welcome to Training Tuesday. My name is Scott Coburn. I'm with PSATS, and joining me for this month's edition of Training Tuesday is John Trant. John is the president and CEO of Strategic Solutions. John is also a frequent presenter for PSATS on a whole host of land use and zoning related issues. He presents our Zoning Academy, classes for zoning hearing board members, planning commission members, and many others. John, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Scott.
So, John, you are holding a class for PSATS on March 20th. It's a virtual class from 10 to 11:30 on Land Use 101. Why should people take this class? Why is land use so important?
Land use is important to townships because it really maps out the future growth or redevelopment of the community. And land use, whether it be through development ordinances or zoning, if you have it, dictates what type of development can happen and where in your community.
What are some of the things that you're going to cover during that virtual class?
We're going to talk about comprehensive planning, which is the biggest picture in terms of land use for your community, and then zoom in terms of how the tools that you have available to you for guiding development through zoning and land development ordinances to help implement that comprehensive plan and your community's plan for land use as you, again, develop, redevelop, and grow.
And I know we're after a municipal election year, so we'll have a lot of newly elected supervisors participating. But how about staff? Is this something where staff would benefit from as well?
Absolutely, because oftentimes staff are charged with the day-to-day management of applications that are in front of a township for a zoning permit or a development permit. And all of that's really important in terms of the future of your community, whether residents are able to grow in your community, businesses grow in your community, where development occurs and how it occurs. That's all dictated by your ordinances that are in place and how those ordinances are enforced. And a lot of times staff is charged with enforcing those ordinances and helping manage those applications through the process.
Okay, last question, John. If my township doesn't have zoning, will I still benefit from attending this class?
Sure, because even without zoning, there should be an eye towards the land use patterns in your community and the development patterns. And you may not have zoning, but you may want to already have a subdivision and land development ordinance. And that also helps to inform how development and where development takes place in your community. So certainly, whether you have zoning or not, thinking about land use and general planning for your community's future is important.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate you sharing your insights with our members. Again, John will be hosting Land Use 101, which is a virtual class on March 20th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. In addition, he will be one of the speakers at the PSATS Spring Seminar, which will be held on Sunday, April 14th at the Hershey Lodge in conjunction with the PSATS conference. John, again, thank you for being here, and we'll look forward to seeing you on March 20th.